Buddhism, that means the you respond to the fact of the life, meaning that you flow with the river of life. You don't swim against the river. You just flow with the river. Sometimes your life has no obligation to fulfill all of your wishes. Sometimes we have to listen to the life. We have the obligation to listen to the life. So, if you live Dharma way of life, of course, you will have a good quality of life. That's for sure. So the meaning that your life will be very peaceful. You find joy. So this peacefulness and the joy, with this, you live your life. Of course, your life will be much more healthier. Even physically, many unnecessary cause of the illness will be removed, like stress, tension, worry, fear. These psychological problems affect the health, physical health. And also when you are mindful with the Dharma practice, you're mindful of what you're eating. The illness is the result of the food. The result of the wrong food, wrong lifestyle. So, with the mindfulness, you will be careful, not eating the junk food, and avoid the wrong lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. So of course, then you can keep a healthy life. But that not necessarily, But having said that, but the fact of the life is you're born, you age, you're sick, you die, and that's the reality of the life, you see. That's not the only reality of the life, there is the certainty of the life. There's no certain in life, There's no certainty. In generally, there's no certainty. Only certainty is you age, you're sick, you die. Certainty. So you see, when you have this understanding, even you have a sickness, you accept it. Physically you have a sick, but mentally you respond it very well. You accept it, you embrace it. You will not be knocked down by this physical sickness. Instead, you use this physical sickness as an opportunity to grow your inner strength. Because of that, my sickness, what I'm going through, for example, I have a cancer. Doctor diagnosed and then told me I have a cancer. So Buddhist practitioner, Mahayana Buddhist practitioner, okay. Now this sickness, I have this cancer. May all the beings having illness or sickness, something like me, may my this sickness replace all of the sickness of the sentient being. You see. you use this opportunity as a transform this into your spiritual path. That's what I'm saying. You can integrate any experience of your life into a Dharma practice.